Welcome to the Sisterhood of Sweat. It's Let It Rip Friday.
Hi, I'm Linda Mitchell, 54-year-old elite obstacle racer, award-winning fitness competitor, gym owner, and author. Welcome to the Sisterhood of Sweat podcast, where we will approach the difficult topics of life, interview inspiring guests, and bring empowerment to all. This community is a place where we can be who we are instead of who others want us to be. Let's get started.
And now, a word from our sponsors, Essential Formulas.
Hi, this is Frankie Boyer, and I believe, I don't know about your lifestyle, but some days I need roller skates. My lifestyle is crazy busy, and I'm pulled in so many directions. It takes a toll on my health. That's why I am proactive. I don't go a day without my Dr. Ohhira's probiotics. It's just that important to me. As the expression goes, the road to good health is paved with good intestines. Dr. Ohhira's is not just a probiotic supplement, it's a complete flora balancing system, helping to bring your body back into balance naturally. Doctor recommended, made with organic ingredients, dairy and gluten-free, and needs no refrigeration. Perfect for travel. I believe that Dr. Ohhira's probiotics are the best probiotics on the market today. To learn more about Dr. Ohhira's probiotics, visit essentialformulas.com. Dr. Ohhira's probiotics are available at Vitamin Shop, Whole Foods, Sprouts, and other fine health food stores nationwide.
And I am in Los Angeles, and it is an amazing day, sunny weather. We left cold, wintry Ohio where it was snowing, hopped on a plane with my husband, enjoyed our ride on Delta. No plug intended, but it was a smooth ride. It was probably the best plane flight we've had in a while. Watched a couple movies, and I think one with Katie Holmes in it. She is so adorable. And then the other one, I feel like it was called Nope, and it was all about aliens. I got 2 movies in on the plane, and we had to get up at about 3 a.m. to get here. And it was a surprise. My son is going to actually be here when I'm competing. So my husband and I, he's excited to be coming with me, and we've been running around, and we're getting ready to go have dinner somewhere really nice with my son and his girlfriend. So it's a whirlwind. So my last episode got cut off, so I'm going to kind of go back to what I was talking about. And I was talking about the law of attraction, but I was giving you my take on the law of attraction. I believe God put his laws into place, excuse me, just like he flung the stars into space and the sun and the moon and created the earth and us, that he has created laws such as gravity and many other things. So if you use his laws, they work. Now, somebody might go out there and call it the law of attraction. Well, I can't quite bite off on it unless we're giving God credit for the laws he created. So I think part of this whole thing is you got to speak out your dreams. You got to speak them out loud. Excuse me. I'm a little dry from the plane ride. I may be having to get some water down here in a second. But anyway, what I was saying about the laws of attraction, if you complain, things remain the same. If you're negative, you draw more negativity to yourself. If you're positive, you draw more of that. If you're grateful, you draw more things to be grateful for. And I think that's why God tells us to focus on the good. Focus on good things. Because when you focus on good things, you bring more of that to yourself. And this morning I was kind of ranting a little bit because someone did something that kind of upset me. And I kind of caught myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm complaining. I'm being grumpy. My feelings were hurt. And then I was able to flip that switch and flip my mindset and turn it all around. And I don't know if you ever have days like that, but not every day goes perfectly. Not everybody behaves the way we hope they will. And sometimes we're human. We either get angry, we get our feelings hurt, we want to complain when everything isn't laid out the way we think it should be. And that switch, you change everything. You change your attitude, you change your mood, you change the kind of day that you're going to have. And everything when you turn the switch. So try to think of that the next time when you have a lousy day, or it's starting off kind of crappy, or you didn't get enough sleep and maybe you're grouchy. And so I flipped that mind switch, and I thought of what my client said to me. And I love it. We were talking, we were having this great talk. And she said, expect good things to happen and you'll receive good things. So how many of you are out there expecting good things to happen? And to do that, you have to have faith and you have to have belief. And as soon as you start turning that switch, you'll see that it works. So expect good things to happen and you'll receive good things. And then her next piece of advice, which I love, was if something bad does happen, give it no energy, she said. And so I thought about it this morning and I was like, oh my gosh, I gave that so much energy. And right now I need my energy. I need to conserve it for stage. And I thought about what she said and I was like, man, that is so good. So if something bad does happen, give it no energy. And then where I got cut off last week is when I was talking about the laws of attraction. I was talking about how I spoke it out that I was going to speak at the same theater that I sponsored a TEDx talk on the stage. So go back to listen to You're Not Too Old and It's Not Too Late. We may hook it to this episode. And I am going to be doing it. Now, the first thing that comes up anytime you speak something out, when you speak things out, you attract that to yourself. And God tells us to mind our tongue, to speak life into things. And so I just have to say, there's God's laws in practice again. So when you're speaking something out, it might freak you out that it happens so fast. And you might feel a little scared when this big dream actually is right in front of you. So for me, I get the imposter syndrome every time I'm going after a big dream. It's like, who am I to do this? Am I enough to do this? Am I smart enough to do this? Do I know enough to do this? All the things. Do I have the skills to do this? All of these things that come up, the not enoughness, the fear, the reality of you're actually doing the thing could freak you out, but it could also, on the other hand, excite you and get you like, I remember I yelled in the studio. I was so excited when I got asked to do the big talk in New York at the theater. And your knees might shake. You might come alive and you might think of all the possibilities of all the things that you could be saying to people, and that your message that you have been trying to get out and reach. I want to reach 1 million women and help them build their confidence and self-esteem through building health. And this is my dream, to help women to have a voice, because my voice was almost snuffed out once upon a time. It's kind of going now. going out. And I felt like my mom didn't have a voice. And so my big thing is I want to help women to find their voice, to use their voice, and to have a voice. And if you sit back in an action and you just think about these things, they're never going to happen. Just know that every single person that had a dream had to leap out in faith, and they had to take the steps, and they had to take the actions, and they had to have the faith, and they had to jump into the pool, feet first, and get wet. So that is my Let It Rip for today. I'm excited to be in LA. I'm excited for this adventure. I'm going to step on the stage for the first time at 60 years old, and I'm grateful for that, because last year at this time, the jeans I'm wearing, I couldn't even pull up over my knees, okay? And I'm back. I feel healthy and strong, and I'm excited to just be doing this in LA on a sunny Friday. What are you guys excited about today? I love to hear about it. I love when you DM me. I love when something I say resonates with you. I love when you get excited and you let me know that something I said motivated you to action. And as always, you guys, love you all. Keep on keeping on. Peace out. Bye, everybody.
And I hope that all of our listeners have enjoyed this podcast. And if you guys have really enjoyed this, please review us in iTunes and also share this episode with your friends and your loved ones. Thanks again for listening to the Sisterhood of Sweat.